You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you might not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Forever Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
you turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy second. Oh, diva. Hi, you fucks, you stubby little fucks, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you stupid little fucks. It's me, Meatball, and I'm here with Big Dipper, and welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball.
Happy birthday, diva.
Yes, my birthday was yesterday. I had a lovely day. I did nothing.
Yeah. You know, I think it's funny everyone likes to prove their friendship by posting about someone's birthday on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that.
I didn't mind it. It was like funny to see old picture. It reminded me of like when I met everybody and like it brought stuff up like that, which I was like, oh, it's nice. I really wish I could have had like a party or something.
Do you still have? Oh yeah, I remember you had a pool party once for your birthday.
I had a pool party like I've had pool parties like the last 3 years for my birthday, I think.
Do you still have Facebook?
Yeah.
Because Facebook is that place where, like, when it's your birthday, you get messages from like your the person you would like on Tuesdays and Thursdays eat with at the college dorm cafeteria, and they're like, "Happy birthday!" and you're like, "I haven't talked to you in a decade. What's wrong?"
Yes,
with you?
got a lot of those. Got a lot of those on Instagram too. I would rather turn my fucking notifications or like turn off like people being able to comment on my Facebook wall, because it's just like, if you're just gonna write happy birthday and we don't really know each other, it's like, I don't know. At least on Instagram it was like pictures and it was fun.
This is what I think about when that happens every year. I think
about turning it off. I had a friend that did that once and he was like, it's great because then the next day you turn it back on and it's like your birthday didn't happen.
Well, this is what I think about. Who is the person who gets up every morning and goes, another great day. Let's log on to Facebook here. And whose birthday is it? And they click all the 4 people that they're friends with and they go, happy birthday, Jennifer. Happy birthday, Tom. Happy birthday, Marcus. You know what I mean? Like, that's just so wild.
Well, that's the thing. And you can tell that some people literally just do that. They just write happy birthday because like that's all that pops up. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like great.
No, there's something wrong with it. Stop doing it. Delete it. Fat. Bye.
If you feel like doing that. I don't really do that. I'll send a text or an Instagram message, but I also just don't use Facebook anymore. Are we getting rid of Facebooks?
Well, I think some people are. For some reason, here's why I use it. I use it for messaging. There's some people who, for whatever reason, like I don't message with on.
But you can keep Facebook Messenger and just not have a Facebook.
I guess that's true. And then I have like a Big Dipper page that like. I occasionally
And what's the traffic on that?
Very low, but
so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think there's a drag queen here in Los Angeles who got rid of her. I think they got rid of their Facebook and Instagram, and now have everyone go to their website.
Girl. But how do you direct them to the website?
Well, I didn't think that far into it. Maybe on their Instagram, it's just like, for more, go to my website, or like from this point forward. I don't really know,
from this point forward, please refer to my website for all of your needs. Okay, I want to talk about something, a couple things before we dive into our interview.
So you're out to steal people's blood.
That's correct. I'm trying to get the gay blood. But listen, I was going to promote this. Okay, so here's the deal. Up until recently, the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration, had a very homophobic restriction for people who donate blood. You can only give blood if you are a gay man and you have not had sex for up to a year, 12 months. You had to be celibate for 12 months before you could give blood. And there have been a ton of, obviously, like activists. The Vixen even talked about it when she was on our show. I think Jeffrey Self and Drew Droege and a bunch of other comedians made like a music video called Bad Blood that was a parody of that Taylor Swift video about this restriction, because this restriction is super homophobic surrounding HIV. With the pandemic, everyone is afraid to go out because obviously there's a pandemic. So blood drives got canceled everywhere. The Red Cross is responsible for 80% of the blood in hospitals in America. 80% comes from the Red Cross. So their blood drives are really important to save people's lives who are in the hospital. And even though they discriminate against who can donate the blood, they don't discriminate in the hospital about who gets the blood. Obviously, there's like bias and racism in the system, but if you need blood, they don't go like, are you a faggot? Oh, you're not getting the blood, which they do at the blood drive.
Which is wild.
So recently, they reduced that to 3 months. So you can have no gay sexual contact for 3 months. And I thought,
and now what do straight people have to wait how long after
0.
having unprotected?
You could raw dog.
And now straight people also are affected by AIDS and HIV. Am I correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
And now the homosexuals and bi people. Now it is disproportionate. It's about 75% of
straight people.
Straight people. Oh yeah. So that's interesting that straight people still get that good old AIDS, right?
You literally could walk in with your dick still wet from having unprotected vaginal sex in your car, and you could give blood. But if you're having man on man, they specifically, it's not just gay people. They specifically
man on man
MSM, men who have sex with men. So, anyways, my thought was, if all the supplies are low, and we're technically, for someone like me who is single, I have been on quarantine since March. I've not been fucking. I now meet this requirement.
And are they going to be doing the antibody test at your thing too?
And now the Red Cross is offering the antibody test. So I'm hosting a blood drive in Los Angeles.
So if you want to give blood and you're gay or straight and you want a free antibody test.
That's correct.
To find out if you had COVID. This is a great way to do it and do a good thing.
Now, what I will say is I get it, Diva. The restriction is still homophobic. I understand.
We know.
But are you going to withhold your blood that could save someone's life? They're trying, and it's not the Red Cross. I mean, the Red Cross is a Christian organization, but they are following the federal law.
Yes.
So anyways.
So don't withhold your blood just because you withheld your cum.
And
see how I did that?
You're very smart. You're a marketing maven. So
no
matter where you are in the country, you can just go onto the Red Cross's website. You can search your zip code. If you're a gay dude who's been quarantining and you have been celibate and just raw dogging your hand to your dick this whole time, you are eligible to donate blood. There are a couple
but your
other
hand
restrictions.
Isn't. I'm just kidding.
But your hand is not. Yeah. But check it out. My blood drive happens to be full. But
oh, it's already full?
You can do one in your city. There are no slots left. I just pulled it up as we were talking about it.
Oh, wow. Well, now the Red Cross will leave you alone after last time's upset.
Yeah, they didn't get enough blood last time. Okay, and then I want to talk about one more thing, and then we'll get into our interview. Because, it is our podcast, so we get to promote our things.
Yeah, we get to talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
How's your makeup palette doing?
My palette's doing great, and it would be a great gift for me on my birthday if you would go to hip.com and buy the Diamond Diva palette, which still a portion of the proceeds goes to the LGBTQ plus Freedom Fund.
Portion of the proceeds.
A portion of the proceeds. Anyway, it's doing great. It's now, they're like, no one's really buying makeup or anything, so now they're doing bundles, so you can go pretty much bundle any of their other palettes with mine for $50.
And everyone loves your palette.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's really liked it. They've been a big fan of the glitters, and I've been taking notes, and I understand, yes, the red and the orange are very similar in color. Get over it, Diva?
Yeah, I mean, but that's like really in your palette.
Yeah,
so
but I was like, so the next one will change it, and I've already figured out like what colors I would do for the next one.
Oh, so you're like a mini makeup maven over there.
We're just figuring it out. People really love the glitters, so we're going to see how to incorporate more glitters into things. But I know that like everyone has glitter.
Okay, so the last thing I want to promote is I am hosting Bear World Magazine's House Party, which is a digital show happening on July 25th on Twitch. Yeah.
Wow.
And Meatball is performing in it.
I am in it. I will not be doing a live performance. I've not put a wig on in a while.
No one is doing a live performance. This is all pre-taped, but I'm hosting it. I'm doing like a bunch of musical numbers, and guess what? I'm stepping my, what do they say? I'm stepping my pussy up because I'm doing like a real shoot. Kane and I are gonna like get together, and like it's just the two of us, and we're not gonna touch. We're gonna be distant, but we're gonna do like a legitimate thing with like lights and performance and like audio. So it's not just gonna be like me rapping in my bedroom to my cell phone.
Well, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to watch it.
And friends of the pod, Lucy Stool, who we have to get on the show, DDM, who we have to get on the show. Matteo Sagatti is going to be doing stuff. You're in it. My friend Eddie Wayne, Will Sheridan, who we both know. A bunch of my friends, I was able to book them for the show, so that's really exciting. And we're raising money also for the girls, which is in the U.S. is like an organization that puts money directly into Black trans folks' pocket. Literally, you apply for these like mini grants for like healthcare, travel, food, rent, like gender affirming surgeries. Like it's a Google form, and then they are basically a pool of money, and they read the Google form, and then they grant people the money that they need. So it's like a direct action thing. And because the audience is global, we're also donating money. The magazine, Bear World Magazine, is also based in the UK, so we're donating money to the Colors Youth Network, which is like an organization that helps queer youth in the UK. So you can find out more at bearworldmag.com/digitalbearjuly, which I know is a lot.
Come on, Digital Bear July.
Digital Bear July. You sound like Jamiroquai. Ooh. Foreshadowing.
And just like Jamiroquai, I'm half French
and half Portuguese. Or you can go to twitch.tv/bearworldmag, and that show is July 25th at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 2 p.m. over here in Los Angeles, daytime shows. But that's for all of our Irish listeners.
That's 10 p.m.
in Ireland.
In good old Ireland. Ireland.
Are you a pirate?
We got the leprechauns.
Are you a Jamaican pirate?
Why do I? Arg, me matey.
Arg,
I play on the steel drum, me matey. That's my French showing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like do a little song in your Irish French.
No, I'm not.
Come on. 5, 6.
What is my song about? I am an Irish Jamaican and I ride on my boat. Wait, he's a pirate. He's supposed to be a pirate.
So the lyrics were, I'm an Irish Jamaican and I ride on my boat?
Well, because I thought I was a pirate.
It's like an Aaliyah parody called Ride the Boat instead of Rock the Boat, but you're an Irish Jamaican.
I don't know that one. Is that Rock the Boat? Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat.
No. You
don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat.
You don't know
rock the boat.
You don't know the Aaliyah
Me leprechaun
song Rock the Boat?
No. Let me hold on.
Drag her in the comments. Send her things on Twitter. Literally witch hunt.
It's not even the top song on Spotify to come up.
Well, Are You That Somebody is probably the top song to come up.
No. Oh, maybe she's just not on Spotify. You know they were doing her dirty with her.
Rock the boat, work the middle.
Where?
Change positions. Stroke it for me.
It's not on here.
You don't know this song?
No. Hold on. Let me look it up on my computer.
Literally everyone drag her.
Rock the boat. Ooh, she looks soft. Rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby.
It's not that. We'll play some of Rock the Boat. All right.
I have it open. She's walking on a beach.
Yes. And she's in the all white with the
crop they're all
top
on
the
this
boat.
Ooh, she looks good.
Yes,
I don't know that.
Oh my god.
Now, see, I'm not into like slow R&B songs.
All right. Well, up next is our amazing interview with rapper Show You Suck. Meatball, you suck for not knowing this song.
I rock the boat, baby.
I'm so excited for our guest today. Get your ears ready. They have an amazing radio voice, which is why they're such an illustrious recording artist. I Well, we'll talk about it when we get in. Make some noise for Show You Some!
Yes!
Okay, something about me. I love shopping! If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly. Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I am so excited to be on this show. I can't tell y'all enough.
Well, I'm excited to have you because I have a million questions for you about having Big Dipper as your friend. Now, the first time I think that I've ever met you was maybe we were in Chicago at Queen at Metro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we played a show, I guess, when was that? It was in September, right?
I believe, yeah, that seems right.
And we played a show because we've talked about this before. We played a show, and when it got time to like right before we were going to perform, the club owner came up to me because I was essentially like the headliner, and I had booked Show You Suck to perform with me. But they came up and they were like, "So where are all your people?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? I promoted. The people who came. Where are all your people?" And it was like as if it was our job. You remember that was like a tumultuous night.
That was really crazy because, for one, that's when we both found out that place did not have a promotions department. There was not anyone in that job.
Whoop.
I don't know how that happens, but I will also say this: every time I've played there's always something weird. There's always some like
drag them.
There's always like some like power struggle, like not allowing me to use the green room, even though no one's using the green room. You know, like there's always these little things, but I always like playing there. That's the weird tug.
Were we in the green room? Because that's not even a green room.
No, there's an upstairs one, and they play that game every time. It's a very weird push and pull.
They probably just don't want to clean it.
Yeah.
How much of a mess could two of you make?
No, but I guess that you know, with only 12 people in the audience, it's not worth hiring someone to clean the green room.
Yeah.
But we met. Okay, so we met in Chicago, playing a show together. We were booked on the show. Meatball, you will like this. It was called the Dad Bod.
Yes.
Concert.
Is that sub T? It's like the Dad Bod Fest. I don't know. I think they just threw the word fest on there, but
yeah. And so, some other band, Celine Neon.
Mm-hmm.
They played, you played, I played, and it was like so many awesome people. And I had never heard of you, and I was so blown away by your show. And then I watched all your videos.
And same with you. That show was so crazy for one reason. I mean, you're a great performer, but
all right, don't give him that.
I digress. I played at Sub T so many times throughout the years, and their security is always known to be insanely stone-faced, emotionless. And by the time you were at the end of your set, when you were like down to the G string, sliding across the floor, they were going crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
They were going crazy, and I had never, for all the years I performed there, I have never seen them react to a performance that way at all. So, I mean, along with me already being so stoked on the show, I was like, this is insanely special. So I will say, if once touring gets back, or however it gets back, if Dipper is in your city, go see.
Oh, that's so nice of you. That's the only positive story of a performance of Dipper's I've literally ever heard.
And
so that was such a gift.
If you come to a show, you can meet the 10 other people who will be there, and we can like have a nice intimate dinner party.
I didn't realize how many weird, like awkward performance situations that we have been in.
Yes. Do you remember when we played at the Taste of Chicago?
Taste of Chicago.
I mean, you played at the Taste of Chicago, but I came and did a song with you.
Yes.
After like a gospel band.
It was so amazingly awkward, and that's the course of my career. Just amazingly awkward situations.
What is the most awkward show that you've had to play besides Taste of?
Other than a Taste, you know what? I played my first year playing Wicker Park Fest. That's like a huge street festival here in Chicago. I got booked, which I was really excited about, but when I got there, I found out I was booked for the kids stage. So I played a show.
How did they not listen?
Nah, a lot of people don't listen but book. It's really weird. So I'm playing this show, and there's a animal. There's like a petting zoo behind me. So there are literally like lambs and sheeps getting out of the cage and strolling onto stage while I'm performing. It was great.
What?
It was awesome.
I would have played with those little baby goats.
Yeah. Well, so for all of our listeners, let's back up for a second.
Sure.
Let's first start with your stage name.
Because
you you have Show You Suck. It's an interesting stage name. The more you're aware of you and listen to your music and say your name, it becomes really regular to say.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at it, it's weird because it's like it's a couple different verbs,
Sure.
and it's like a sentence, but it's also a name. So can you tell everyone about your name? Show You Suck.
Well, my original rap name was just Show. And this was before the internet age, because that's how long I've been rapping.
We're all adults here.
Y'all know, before Google. So I ended up doing a lot of shows and playing a lot of shows with hardcore bands. So a lot of bands with the names like Hear the Veil or like Find the Bear. You know, these bands with these like really like with these names that sound like book titles. And sort of leaving that scene and kind of becoming more predominant in like the Chicago hip hop scene. And also the internet age, having the name Show was stupid because you can't Google it. So I had to figure out, I had to add something to my name, but I didn't want to completely change it. And I came up with this call and response at my shows where I would say Show is so awesome and let the crowd say Show You Suck. Because how often do you get to go to a show and tell someone that they suck? I don't know. I just wanted to get the whole crowd.
Well, every show Meatball goes to. That's what
Yeah, I get a lot of boos. It's my favorite.
No, I was saying you as an audience member are the bully.
Oh, yes, that's also true. I hate watching live shows.
And so I just took, at that time, I just figured I'll just make Show You Suck my name. And also it'd be an ode to a lot of the bands that I came performing with. Because people would not be sure if it was one person or a group. And I kind of, I thought that was it was a funny joke at the time.
Right. Well, I love it. I remember being able, like when you're at one of your shows and you get to chant that, it feels like you're celebrating, but it also feels it's like oxymoronical.
Yeah.
Because you're like, yes, I love you, but I'm telling you that you suck.
Yeah.
What has your like quarantine lockdown scenario been like in Chicago? Because one thing I will say about you is when we met, I was like, oh, cool, another like indie artist. And I like looked into what you did and I saw your music videos and I listened to your music. And then when I started following you on Instagram, I was like, you literally play like 5 shows a week. Like,
I know.
He goes, I know, I'm booked.
I did.
But like,
I used to.
You like every room you would just show up, you would play shows, you were constantly booked, and I was always so impressed. And so now it's like that is the major thing that is not returning in lockdowns is like bars, clubs, and venues.
Yeah.
So what is your life like right now?
My life is I like working on getting my home as comfortable as possible. I honestly doing the things that I've been putting off for 2 years because I've been in and out. Really getting this place super comfortable. I've been slowly but surely like self-recording. I've been demoing a lot of stuff. I've been doing some voiceover work, so that's been really cool.
Meatball likes that.
Some things here and there. Yeah, I know you did for the Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah.
That's top tier for me. I'm trying to get to that level.
Well, it wasn't great, but I mean, it was lovely. I say go for it. It's truly not a hard job.
Yeah, especially if I can do it. I'm a fan now. I can do it all here at home. It's
everyone's
great.
doing it at home now. It's so
it's
funny.
great.
I mean, you do have such a great voice.
Oh yeah, it's so deep. It's so sultry. Do you know Wicked?
I still haven't seen Wicked.
Okay, well, can you give us a little ooh ah with your beautiful deep voice? Yeah.
Wah.
Yeah.
No, it's more of a ooh ah.
Wah.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
I love it.
look.
Okay,
No,
so
wait, back to touring. When do you think that we're going to be allowed to, like, when do you feel like you're going to go start touring again?
I have no idea.
I just like trying to get everyone's estimate because some people are saying like starting in October, and I'm like, no, definitely.
Oh
Christmas
no, I wouldn't think
Hanukkah
until 2021. Definitely until 2021.
That's where
I'm not. It ain't even in my brain until there.
But some people are talking about like, well, it's not going to ruin my new year, and I'm like, it sure as shit will. What
it
you
should?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is for me. This is like really this moment when we can understand like if you're an adult or not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you been doing? Like, you've said you've been like recording stuff, but like, have you been releasing anything? Have you been like getting anything out to the people?
The first 2 or 3 weeks of quarantine, I released an EP called "I Went Into Quarantine," and all I got was this damn swag, Volume 1, and that was it was like it's 3 demos that was previous to the quarantine and 2 home recordings that I did. So it was like my first time home recording, and I just kind of coupled those together and put those out on Bandcamp.
Nice.
Mhm.
I love that. Wait, Meatball, I know you make fun of my shoes all the time, but Show You Suck has a song called Crocs or Nah,
Oh, the
and
anthem?
is sponsored by Crocs.
Well, I have changed my mind on Crocs, and I am 100% for them.
Oh, you on the team now? Welcome.
Well, I don't own any because I don't want to be seen in public with them, but I do think that they're fun and cute.
I mean, didn't they send you like so many?
They sent me a huge box, like this huge box of Crocs. So for like
Box
half
of
of
Crocs.
a tour, yeah. So for half of a tour, I was just like throwing Crocs out to like people
Oh my
in the
God.
crowd.
Now, when you wear them, do you wear it with the little sling on your heel, or do you
See,
wear it forward?
I wear it around the back, but I see.
Oh, so you're
I
ready
see
for speed.
I see the kids wearing it to the front. So
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know which way to go on it yet. I'm still trying. I'm actually graduating from Crocs and Birkenstocks.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm on the streets. I'm hunting.
you're looking. Well, the thing about I remember when everyone was really into Birkenstocks. I think I was in high school because it was really that like people were really into that like grunge sort of like, or maybe it was middle school. Nirvana, like Birkenstocks, like skater aesthetic, and I remember learning that like obviously you have to get them and then you have to wear them in because what's the
It's
bottom
like
end
hard
of like cork? Cork. And so it molds to your foot over time. You know,
Yeah.
like a good pair of sandals or shoes. Sort
Oh,
of like
okay. See, I
molds
didn't
to
do
your
all that
foot.
research on.
Yeah,
it
you
yet.
gotta wear them out. You gotta get them all
But-
smooth on the inside, baby.
Yeah, but then you get those like insane calluses.
Oh,
Yes.
see, I didn't know all this. This was not
Listen.
in the reviews.
Speaking of calluses, I just did that gross thing where you like wrap your foot in that shit and it like
Baby
melts
feet.
the
It's
skin
called
off.
baby feet.
Yeah, it's called baby feet. They say it 20 times in the ad. My feet are currently peeling off right now. I'd show you, but I respect. Well, hold on. Let me see if
Yeah,
I
let's
can.
go. Let's
No.
go.
No,
Yes.
I won't.
Show her.
I won't,
Let's
but
see.
it's disgusting.
Here's the thing they don't tell you about baby feet. First
It's
of
all over your house.
First of all, the bags that they send you are too small for any foot over the size of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I
had to
could
slice
barely
a little
get it
thing.
around. Yeah, you got to cut it up the back so you can get in it. Number 2, they say, wrap them up. You wear the things. You wear them for like half hour, an hour, whatever.
An
And
hour.
then they say like, oh, the skin will peel off. But the way they talk about it is as if you can just sort of peel a full layer
Yes.
of dead skin. No, your skin
No.
flakes for
Flakes.
like 2 weeks.
Yes.
For 2 weeks.
It's like
Yeah.
it takes a really long time.
It takes 3 days for it to even start showing signs, and then 2 weeks of your feet just like dropping dead skin off like paper.
And so what you essentially have to do, which is so gross, is Meatball. I'm sure you're barefoot right now, right?
No, I'm wearing socks because I
Okay,
don't.
you have to wear socks because, and then at the end of the day, you shake the socks out and all the fucking dead skin. It is such a disgusting.
I'm not
thing to
shaking
do.
the socks out. I like turn it inside out and like do it over the trash can, and then I wash them.
I would have to do
That's
that.
what
and
I'm
go-
saying.
I would have to do that in quarantine.
Yeah, I mean
Yes.
now's the perfect time to do any of this stuff.
Yeah. The advertising around it is gross. It's like submerge your foot in this sock full of goo and then peel an entire new skin off, and you're like, it's actually much messier and more like time consuming than that.
Yeah, it's a 2-week process. I do not suggest doing it.
Unsold.
Unsold. Let's talk. I want to talk about your style a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Ever evolving.
One, you're coming for my gig right now with this backdrop.
Is that wallpaper or a curtain?
No, it's a carpet. Or what do they call it? What do they call it?
Tapestry.
Yeah, there you go. I'm sorry. There we go.
Oh,
It's a tapestry, and it
Language.
looks like what is that? The carpet from The Shining.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I thought you were Jamiroquaiing and like walking on walls and things. You're like,
Do you know
"It's a
how long it
carpet."
took me to find out that Jamiroquai was white? Too
How
long. I was at least 20 when I realized it.
See, I thought he was like French and something, at least. I didn't know he was fully white
French
either.
and black.
Sure,
Half
something
French.
like that.
You can be French and black and it not be a mix of things.
True,
I know, that
true.
was what I was saying.
Now I'm literally trying to
Trying to
Google
figure
it.
out what Jamiroquai's up to racially.
Okay, I've Googled it. Can I just say Portuguese?
Oh.
Oh, okay. See, something like that. I
You
knew
got
he was
some
something
soul.
like that.
I knew he had something special.
Stop. His biological father is Portuguese. And
Where
his
was he?
His mom's name is Karen.
Where he grow up at, though. What set is he claiming? What hood he from? What's his credentials?
Stretford, Lancashire.
Oh, so that's Brit. That's the UK.
That's from Game of Thrones.
Yes, he owns a dragon.
Okay, so your style is like mustache, beard, Hawaiian shirt. You know, it's very like sexy dad.
I'm definitely reaching towards that hill. I used to be like very punk and like I've kind of gone through it all, but now I'm just strictly comfort.
Take
comfort.
us through. I want to hear some of these stages, like punk for the hardcore shows, obviously.
I grew up in a predominantly like black area, so I wore your FUBUs, your Sean Johns, your jerseys. I wore all that. But as soon as I was able to drive, I went to Chicago and I would go to the alley and get like band tees and like pants, slimmer fitting pants from there. And then I started the mix.
Meatball. Okay, so Berlin, where you've been booked before in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Down the street is the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes, I know that
And
Duncan well.
Just around the corner, there used to be. There's probably, what is it, condos now?
Yeah.
There used to
really?
be this amazing, huge store called The Alley. They did piercings, they did tattoos, they had like everything you could want. It was like punk related, drag related.
wow.
Yeah, that place is
Like
awesome.
kids from the suburbs would take the train in or drive in.
Me, I was from the suburbs to drive in.
Exactly. Just to go shopping there. And like that, when I was in middle school, it was all about patches, like to sew patches or glue patches on your backpack and keychains. Like they sold all that shit there. But it was also like you could buy like dildos there too, probably, and like weed pipes and shit like that. Like it literally was this huge, and maybe it was an old church. Like it felt like a cathedral.
It did feel like a cathedral.
Yeah.
That's so wild. We
Yeah,
didn't really
but-
have anything like that in Houston. We could like drive into downtown, and there was like an area called Montrose for gay kids, but I don't
It was
know.
for gay kids.
Well, it was like the gay neighborhood in Houston, but it wasn't all that gay. You know what I mean? It's as
You
gay
know
as
what
it
I'm
could be
saying?
for Houston.
Okay, so you would get the skinny jeans. Was that like, did you ever skate? Did you ever ride a
Yeah, I
skateboard?
skated.
Oh, okay.
I managed a skate shop for six years. I managed a skate shop for 6 years. I was actually I was sponsored more so for being a rapper that was in the skate culture than being a skater. A lot of early skate brands used to flow me clothes and stuff just because I made music, and I would literally make CDs and send them around to other stores.
That's so cool.
And didn't you start, I don't know if you talk about this, but didn't you start a brand with your friend?
Slush Cult. Slush Cult's been around for 6 years now.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really grown into my best buddy, call him Slush Guy. He's like grown the brand into this like incredible thing. It's in malls. It's weird. It's in the stores I worked in. I now have a poster in. It's like the craziest thing ever.
That's
Like,
She's
so
a model.
cool.
She's a Zoomies model, right? What is Zoomies?
Zoomies is like,
yeah.
wasn't it like a Journeys?
Yeah,
Like
but it was
skatery?
more action sports focused. So you can go there and actually get snowboards, bindings. You can get everything you need to skate.
Bindings.
Who's
But
a
yeah.
binding?
Yeah, what is the binding? It just makes me think about like bondage.
It connects your snowboard boot to the board.
I have never
So
been
it's the middleman.
snowboarding.
I went snowboarding once. I'm
And?
very good at it.
Really?
Oh.
I went once. I'm terrible. I can tell you everything about a snowboard. I can tell you what kind you need, but I have.
You can tell us
zero
about our
ability.
bindings.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
sure.
I have zero ability.
Meatball, and you were good. I don't buy it.
I was actually quite good. It was a church trip.
I was quite good.
I was quite good. I have spectacular balance. I've never fallen or hurt myself, so I was really good. I couldn't go very fast.
Yeah, it's a hard thing. I've never been snowboarding. I was good at skiing though.
But were you ever like a skateboarder? Did you ever try to skateboard?
Me? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Well, I remember like I was able to skate and I was able to like do an ollie. And then when it got to
that's
like
pretty good.
That's great.
and then when it got to like like skateboarders always have to skate to get to the trick park.
Sure.
And I found that like very hard because it felt really uneven.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't like that either.
You would like stand with one foot and then your other foot would do all the work. And I was like, it made my body feel uneven.
Sure.
So I sort of quickly moved over to aggressive inline skating. And of
I love
course,
it. I love it.
like I always do, rather than just like dip my toe in, I like somehow mowed enough lawns to afford a pair of K2 fatties.
That's
which are
awesome.
like those high-end aggressive skates.
Were
and
you
I was
trying
like,
to grind?
girl, I couldn't even do anything, but I had like the nicest skates you could
Yes.
get. And I remember one time we would go, like I had friends who did the inline skates. I had friends who were on the skateboards and on like the BMX bikes too. And I remember we went to a skate park in like some Chicago suburb. And I remember I dropped in on like a little quarter pipe, and when I dropped in, I didn't adjust correctly, so my feet went right out from under me. And when I did, I landed, and then I slid down the ramp, and I took the feet out of this girl who was standing there on her skates, and I knocked her back, and she fucking hit her head. She was wearing a helmet, but I like injured her, and I was like, fuck, I like can't. I was so embarrassed because it was a skate
You
park.
can
where there
never
were,
go
like,
back. You can never go back. They'd
There were like
always remember you.
300 people in the middle of the skate park, and I was so embarrassed by it.
How
It
do
was like-
skateboarders treat you there? Did they care that there were inline skaters there?
It was like mostly 12-year-old inline skaters.
Okay.
Like it wasn't, there were no adults there. It was like 4 kids who were like figuring out what culture was. You know what I mean? Like they were like,
Shout
I
out
guess
as all
we
of
could-
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because the other day I tried to go on my little roller skates to the skate park at Venice Beach, thinking that no one would be there.
Girl.
And it was packed. So then we went back again another morning, like 8:00 in the morning. We were at the Venice Beach skate park, thinking that no one would be there, and it was a bunch of old people, older than me, skating around, and I was too embarrassed to go in. Like
Why?
I was like, because it's not a very large skate park, and there's a lot of people, and the last thing I wanted to do was like go try something for the first time, and then like maybe not get up, or you know what I mean, like hurt myself, and then be like, well, I'm stuck here in front of all of you, and now you all have to help me out. Get in line, like, because it's like a fucking pool. So I was like, I'd like to start somewhere a little bit better.
But you know what? As soon as you enter the skate park, here's the unspoken rule of the skate park. Once you enter the skate park, you're a family.
I don't believe that, because little 12-year-olds are little fucking assholes, and I know if my fat ass would have went down, they would have been like, get out of here, old fag.
Yeah, they probably would have filmed you.
Yeah, they would have filmed.
I come from I'm old school, I guess. I forgot about that part.
I didn't grow up in a place where everyone was nice.
Including you. Have you seen Betty on HBO?
No.
I've seen the first. I think I've just seen the first episode.
It's great. It's
Yeah,
so
I've seen the first episode.
It's really fun, and it's like a window into the world of like young women skaters in
You know
New
what's
York.
I was watching it with my partner, and I was telling them, I was like, "Hey, this is have y'all seen Kids, the movie Kids?"
Yes.
It's just it's kids
It is like Kids for sure.
for the new generation, which is like, I don't know, it seems like it's not as crazy as the movie Kids is, but I guess like every generation needs a Kids.
Yeah, when I was younger, I literally, the first time I saw Kids, because it was so sort of like avant-garde in its presentation, and up until that point I had really only seen like sitcoms and like rom-com movies. You know, like I didn't understand about like sort of like independent film, and I didn't really understand about like cinema verite or like getting people who weren't actors to just sort of like act in a movie.
Same.
I literally thought it was a documentary, even though there are like these like beautiful cinematic shots, or they're like in the room when they're having sex. It's like that wouldn't ever happen in a documentary, but I was like, it's real, it's a documentary, it's real, you guys. Like, I really didn't understand
that movie freaked me out about New York. Like between that and 90s hip-hop, like I was like, I'm not going to New York. They are wilding over there.
It freaked me out about my peers. I was like, are people out here doing this?
Yeah,
I'm
for real.
Oh my god. Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right Portuguese.
We'll be right Portuguese, French, black.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Okay, so this week on Twitter, there's this video of all of these people singing the Wicked riff.
It's amazing. I've been tagged in it 2 million times. Love to be added to it. Would be great if someone over at on Broadway cared, you know?
Wait.
This is how you get it, though. Put it out there in the universe. I've gotten so much stuff from keep talking about it.
Yes,
this is
I would like
pitching.
I would
be
like
on Broadway.
Yes. Put me on Broadway.
You keep
all
your
you
foot on their
need
neck.
to do.
You tell
Yeah,
them.
exactly. All I want is when Elphaba flies up, I fly down right in front of her. I sing the ooh ah riff, and then I fly back out. That's all I need.
You don't want to do the whole show.
No, absolutely not. I want that one. I couldn't sing it, and I don't want to lip sync to someone else. I'd rather just do that one note. Let me have that fantasy back when Broadway is open in 2021.
Oh my god.
It's gonna happen. I'm saying it right now.
See, you have such a positive outlook.
Because I've seen it happen so many times.
Yeah, that's true.
How many times I tweeted some dumb shit and got stuff for it from it?
Well, okay, so
Crocs.
you have this amazing relationship with your fans. Like, you love video games, you love pizza, you love Crocs, and at Show You Suck shows, your fans who love you bring you pizza and video games, and you got Crocs. Yeah,
they show out.
They literally they show up and they go, and here is a gift
Offerings.
I've gotten for you.
It's pretty lit.
Yeah,
it's pretty lit.
That's so lovely.
Yeah, I definitely never expected it, for one. But yeah, it's weird because it's like people actually pay attention to stuff that you say, even though you might have only thought of it for a minute and carried on with your day. People remember this shit, you know. People come, out, you'll be at the merch booth and someone will come up and ask me about like, hey, how was that sandwich you tweeted, like 2 months ago, like.
Well, you do like to tweet about sandwiches and milkshakes.
Yes. I also have a show. Well, it's on hiatus right now. A web series called Shake Chat, where I do 1 minute reviews of milkshakes.
Just any milkshake?
It's around the city. Milkshakes are also on my rider, so when I go to venues, it's yes.
Do people think it's a joke?
Some venues do think it's a joke, but some venues like they hook it up. They hook it up.
Also, is it aren't you supposed to not have a bunch of dairy before you?
No,
perform?
Yeah, you're not supposed to. I do it. I just yell. I just do a bunch of yelling anyway. When people ask me what I do for a living, I just tell them I yell for a living.
Well,
and a half.
Same.
It's much more true of you, Meatball, than I think it is. After I met you, you started like, you were like, oh, I'm a rapper, and I was like, cool. And then when I was following you, it was like, you had a TV show, you were on an improv team, you do puppetry work, you host, you DJ. Like, I was just like, oh, so there's nothing.
Where do you find the
can't do.
time?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you constantly need to be busy?
No, I'm not that busy. I just say yes to everything and just figure it out when I get there.
Diversify the portfolio.
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's like this. It's kind of a mind fuck because I don't feel like I'm as busy as I am. And of course, we're speaking about pre-quarantine.
Yeah.
Right. I never felt as busy as I really was, but it still caught up to me. You know, I still definitely overdid it. Because I just hate saying no. Like, I always in my head, and I guess it's the imposter syndrome in me. It's like, people where I'm from don't get these opportunities, so I just say yes and go do the shit.
Yeah. Well, that's incredible. It's also like, you know, it's also a world in which we live on social media, so the perception of certain things, you know. Yeah. But you produce a really nice perception of how busy and talented you are, and I know it to be true because I've seen it behind the scenes. But
oh, you've seen the crumble? It's crumbling.
No, there's no crumble. I see it actually happening. Wait, so I want to talk to you about like your identity, because when I first met you, my perception of you was you were a straight person, you had a fiance, you were you had a fiance, so you were engaged. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking like, wow, this like very hetero straight rapper likes what I do. This is a cool sort of like bond and collaboration. And then I moved away from Chicago, and we sort of like, you know, I wasn't talking to you all the time. And then when we played a show together, I think I made a comment and you were like, oh no, that's not me anymore. And it was sort of like your, like how you identified had evolved over time.
Yeah, it definitely has. At the time your perception was correct. I also, for most of my life, identified as being a straight male. But I think it's really funny. The first tour I ever had, and I didn't have to have a job after I came home, I found myself with a lot of time. So I took that time and like really dove in and started to, study trans and queer people as much, more first through YouTube. And the more I learned about gender identity, I figured out that in terms of a partner, in a relationship or a sexual partner, gender doesn't really matter to me. Mm-hmm. So I guess I identify as pansexual. Mm-hmm. I think that's the biggest revelation I've had throughout the years. I've always been, open to different cultures, open to different ways of life. So it wasn't a like, I don't know how to explain it. It's still a weird thing I'm still learning how to talk about.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a big deal, but for me, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is a big deal. I don't know. It's like this weird balance between those things.
That's kind of always the case, is that when people sort of settle into where they feel like they actually belong, it goes like, yes, this makes sense, so it's not a big deal. But sort of like basically having to either correct or adjust everyone's perception around you, or the super heteronormative world we live in.
First, then it goes realizing, because for so long my identity was the straight rapper who was going to all the drag shows and like being very involved in like the drag scene. Yeah. And Goop is I'm one of y'all the whole time.
The Goop is
the Goop of the gang is.
We are a family.
Yeah. But I mean, to me, it's all, we all together anyway in the first place. So
Has it changed anyone's perception of your music as you like evolved as a person, or just no one care?
Definitely. I feel like there are fans. A lot of my fans were queer before me coming out.
So they knew.
Yeah, and that's what's like the connection seems to be seems to be a lot stronger, which is great. I don't see, at least from my eyes and my ears, I haven't seen that I lost any fans because of it. I might have lost some possible opportunities because of it. And I can only assume that me coming out was such a smooth thing. A long time for a while, I felt guilty that me coming out was such a smooth process.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh, is that like my straight privilege also like leaking into me coming out? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many ways to like analyze it, but I think like the cool thing is that story of like it being kind of smooth. Obviously, there are like horrible situations in the world, but that narrative of a smooth coming out is more and more prevalent, which obviously means like progress is happening, which is amazing.
Yeah. It was definitely a very like, well, the way I came out was I got booked to play the first queer festival in Indianapolis.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So with the announcement of the festival, of me playing the festival, I figured, well, here we go. Here's a good, I should just do it. I should just do it with this. So I made a whole PR kerfuffle.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember like trying to like talk about you or promote you to someone, and I was like, oh, they're an amazing ally. And then I think I saw that post of yours, and I was like, oh,
one of us.
Gang.
Yeah, exactly.
Gang.
Well, listen, you're a listener of our show.
Yes.
And so people call you Show.
I've been a listener. I've been a listener since the other show.
Yes. Don't
the
dead name our
unnamed
show,
that we
but
don't.
thank you.
The other one.
Yeah, exactly. And so that we like to have a fuck talk portion, but also I think as of late we've also been like, maybe it's asking too much of people, like if they don't want to share something, and so we do have our voicemail. But I'm curious if you have a good fuck talk story for us.
I guess it's sure, in a way. Okay, so a few years ago, I got a text message. You know how you get like a late night message and it's just like to pull up and do the you dig,
It's what we refer to as the Jamie Foxx film and Vivica A. Fox film, Booty Call.
Yeah. It's just a quick like, what you doing? What you
up?
doing? Want to come through? Yada yada. So it was very quick, and I get over to their place, and as I come in, we're having a conversation. I can tell that they're like, "Oh, you're definitely more drunk than you need to be doing this." So I go, "Hey, I'm not very cool with like you being this drunk. Like, I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Let's hang out tomorrow." And they were so distraught over the fact that they like got me to leave home to like come over there. They like go into the closet and put a bunch of stuff in the bag. And they drunkenly hand me this bag and go, "Here, take this. I'm so sorry." And I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, all right, like right on. So as I'm leaving, I open the bag up and there's a pair of Jordans that are my size. Don't know how that happened. There's like Gucci cologne.
What?
There's 3 face masks.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds like a lovely evening.
Yes. And there's also an exfoliant in there. So I'm like, wow, this is an awesome gift bag for
a failed booty call swag bag.
And I wasn't tripping.
And the next day, did you go see him, or were you just like, I'm gonna keep these shoes?
Oh no, I kept everything. I've used everything up. But very nice person. We still talk to this day. every now and
Oh,
then.
that's nice.
And
Yeah.
at a later date, was the deal sealed?
No.
No. Too much embarrassment surrounding the drunken booty
I
call.
wasn't
That's
tripping.
weird that people do get so drunk. Like, I remember I used to do that. I would get like drunk and then like try to convince someone to come over. But I think deep down I knew I was still too drunk, but I was just like, it needs to happen. It's gonna happen.
Well, obviously, I mean, that's like a long-standing narrative with like having sex is that people sometimes like get real freaked out about it, and so the only way they want to have sex is by getting super drunk.
Yeah, and I wasn't drunk at all, so it was just weird. It was just like
That to me is such a turn off, and I guess it's different because I haven't
Are
been drunk
sober?
in almost a decade. But the like, I don't mind if someone's had a couple drinks, like if they're tipsy or whatever,
Yeah.
like because I can tell, that they have their wits about them. But if you are like, I just don't understand people who have sex with people who are drunk.
oh no, we don't do that.
Because the sex would be bad. I mean, let alone the like morality and ethics of it. The sex
need
is
you
going to be
engaged.
bad.
I need
Yes.
you engaged.
Yes.
You have to like read the signs, Diva. And if you're
I need
too
you
wasted,
engaged.
inebriated sexual intercourse sounds like a shit show.
All right, I found a voicemail. All right, you divas ready for this?
Yeah, I hope it's not
Let's
too loud.
go.
Hey, Big Dipper and Meatball. Love the podcast. I just started listening to it recently. I listened to Nicole's Why Won't You Date Me? And she talks about Meatball all the time. So I'm so
Yes, she
excited
does.
to
I'm famous.
get to know Meatball and now Big Dipper. Also, like, you're both so great. Okay, so sex first.
Not a lot of compliments
So I
for
live in
you.
New York, but I was visiting LA just for funsies. And I only had like a couple of friends in LA at the time. And one night I was like randomly out in WeHo by myself.
Bad idea.
And
Bad
I
idea.
ran into my friend's boyfriend. He was like, "Oh, just like join me and like my group. We're going to this like bar." And I was like, "All right, cool. I don't know anything about LA, so let's do it." And so, I'm like walking, so I'm like winded. So like, we go to this bar, and it was
It'll do that
like
to
kind
you.
of like a stripper like sex bar. Then I don't know. It's somewhere in WeHo, so I feel like you probably might know what it is.
Foo bar.
And
Oh,
there
I'm
was one
sure
guy
it
who
was
was like
Foo
a super
Bar.
hot,
Yeah.
like super muscular dancer. I was like, damn, that guy's so hot. So then by the end of the night, I was like still having fun, and we were like, oh, let's keep going. And it was me, my friend's boyfriend, and this like other guy who's like an older like white guy.
Your friend ain't there.
He was like, oh, you can go to my place.
Boyfriend.
And I think it was in like the hills. Like he was super rich. And he just like kept providing cocaine. It was like a lot of coke.
Sounds
Probably the
like
most
fun
I've ever
for
done in my
you,
life.
Meatball.
I barely do coke, and I was like, oh my god, this is a lot. And then they were like, oh, so like now we're gonna like have more fun. And they invited that stripper over, and they just like were like, we should all just like hook up with him. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, what did I get myself into? So then it's me and like the white guy, and then my friend's boyfriend. But like my friend's boyfriend is just like sitting in the corner jerking off, and then I'm with this like older white guy who's like getting fucked. And I'm usually a top. I'm not a bottom. But I was like, I could not get hard because of all the coke. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try the bottom. And then like as soon as it was like starting to get in, it was pretty big. So I was like, nope, abort, absolutely not. But yeah, I remember. So like everything's done, and then the stripper left, and then the guy
Stripper.
who I like ended up sleeping in his bed. I remember waking up just being like, oh my god, what did I do? He was like, oh, you want to like stay over? And I was like, no, I'm gonna go. And then he just like called the lift and left. So that was pretty wild. Anyway, I love the podcast, and I love Wicked.
All right,
anyway,
well, don't try to shut me up,
bye.
faggot.
You guys are great.
Oh my god.
That call had everything.
Everything.
That weirdly reminded. Nah.
You don't have one?
Well, it just reminded me of a time. It wasn't a hookup. It was like my friend ended up hooking up with someone that I thought I was going to hook up with because we all went out, and it was three of us. It was me, my friend, and my other friend. And I'm not going to name names because everyone knows who they are. And we all were like in WeHo jumping around. We were at Mickey's. He was like, let me order some cocaine. I have a great guy. And we were like, cool. Well, these people here are selling it in this club. We could buy it. And he's like, no, it's cheaper. It's way better. He calls them. We're there all night. We get asked to leave Mickey's. We get asked to leave the Abbey. Like, we're just being really annoying.
This is why you do drag now, because everyone recognized you from when you were a boy and you were a mess and you've been kicked out every
No,
day.
I
So
had
now you
been
do
doing drag for a while. This was. They were letting me in because I was in drag, and they were asking me to leave because they knew where it was headed. And so then we all got to his house, and like normally cocaine like keeps you awake, but it was like 3:00 in the morning, and I couldn't open my eyes, and everything was like kind of foggy, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't cocaine." And I like passed out on a sofa, and then so my other friend was also passed out on the sofa, and of course, when I woke up in the middle of the night, they were hooking up in the other room, and I just called a cab home. But I was just like, "How? Like, this is why I just don't do coke anymore. You never know what you're doing."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This voicemail to me sounds like such a classic. I visited LA and went out in WeHo on my own.
Which you don't do. Also, hanging out with your friend's boyfriend.
That's shady, Tina.
That's really shady without like, I don't know what the scenario was, but
I thought that too, but I also thought, I don't know what they
unless that you guys are like close friends. Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm not putting, but in my mind, unless you're close friends with that person and I've hung out with them a lot, which I don't think you have because you said you're not from LA, like that was a bad choice.
Well, let me just say, I assume it was FUBAR because
also don't call them strippers.
The majority of the sex workers who strip at FUBAR are also available for dates later that evening. And if you are looking for a multi-location experience, I would recommend talking to the dancers at FUBAR because many of them will go with you to a second location for the correct price.
Shout out to them.
I mean, it is the ultimate hustle because FUBAR is also sort of, when it comes to WeHo versus Hollywood and the East Side, a little more centrally located.
It's in the
middle. So you have access to a lot of other places you can get to.
And they're very lax on the rules.
They also have a back alley in which you could get fucked quickly. For
the amount of videos I've seen from that back alley. The
What
ground is slippery.
What are all these people going to do now?
I mean,
if they were doing it there, they're probably doing it at home with the same people.
Oh, okay.
I've heard of a lot of people, especially people who have OnlyFans page, who have sort of created like a little pod of people, and they're all getting COVID tests, and then they're filming with one another so that they can keep their income going, which I think is like really smart.
Is it? Do y'all feel OnlyFans is oversaturated at this point? Is there still time to get in?
Well, I feel like
I'm trying to get a foot page
people,
going.
Good.
Do that because
that works.
Not yes. And
some of the top guys on OnlyFans are
Birkenstocks.
feet guys, and then I also am tired of the OnlyFans where it's just like not, there's no genitals.
Yeah.
I don't want to see an Instagram. I don't want to.
I didn't even know. Honestly, I didn't even know that existed. People are really getting on there and not giving up nothing.
Correct.
More power to you. Do you?
No,
right.
That's shady.
Yeah, it seems like a finesse.
That's shady to promise.
It is a finesse.
To promise body. It was a finesse.
I love that.
Well, look here. I don't know what name it's gonna be under yet, but follow me on everything. The feats is coming. They on the way.
Feats is coming.
I'm getting them right. I'm getting them some time off. I ain't going nowhere.
Show us the toesies now. We'll get a screenshot.
And I would say before you fully launch into it, do that baby feet, and you can get your skin peeled off.
Oh, that's right.
Do a baby feet and peel your skin off on the OnlyFans. I'm sure there's somebody into that.
But ain't there some? There's got to be an audience for just like au natural feet. Like you ain't went and got it all manicured. You got like.
I bet there is.
I'm sure there is, but
who want to see some hooper feet? Like I've been on the court for the day.
Dancers' feet. Some heavy callus is
I'm
so
in
heavy.
There, I'm in that spectrum.
I was gonna say,
if you're looking for semi dancer feet, pull up to the page. It's coming soon.
So where can people find you?
I am on the Twitter as Show You Suck, the Instagram as Show You Suck. Just follow them. The foot page is on the way. We're gonna figure out what that's gonna be called. But yeah, those are the two main places as of now. Bandcamp is a great place to come find me. Listen to all the tunes.
Spotify and things. And you also are in a band separate from your solo work called Air Credits, which you should check out as well. What's the song called where you have the dystopian future, no water?
Yeah, it's called No Water. Funny enough, all of our music is about all the shit that's happening now. How about that?
Ding, ding, ding. It's about a future dystopian society.
Called Chromatica. So you wrote Chromatica?
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Suck.
It's an honor. I am a longtime listener.
Aw.
Every episode, I have spent many a night falling asleep to y'all voices.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Thank you for your work. Thank you
Nightmares.
Do you ever wake up when you get a ooh, ah?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Listen, if you need a feature for any of your music, I am available. I do have a great voice and dulcet tones.
All right.
A lot of vibrato.
I'm taking you up on that.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna need you to host a mixtape. I'm gonna do a mixtape and have you host it.
Okay.
DJ Clue style. Are you
That
familiar
is some
with the
old
DJ Clue
school
mixtape?
Shit.
I don't know
love
that mixtape.
You just scream and yell shit all over the
Oh,
song.
perfect. I'm down.
See?
You know what I mean? It's about
Yeah. You just yell, baby feet.
baby feet.
Baby feet!
Baby feet. Peel that skin.
Baby feet!
This has gone off the rails.
Yeah. Thanks so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at sloppypod or send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com.
Or call in with your fuck talk story to 213-536-9180. And you can follow us at Big Dipper Jelly and at Spiciest Meatball on Instagram or Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe so you can never miss an episode. You don't want to miss these.
These are great. You don't want to
This
miss
is
them.
quality content. And why would you want to miss it? I'm going to do acid.
We didn't even talk about that.
Okay, here, let me just tell you really quick what he told me to do. So he gave me a
Okay.
little pill thing. I wish I had it with me. And on top it had Molly in these 2 capsules, and then it had 2 hits of acid and then 2 edibles. And he said, take these 2 edibles, wait 2 hours, take the Molly, stick it this far up your butt, show me on his pinky.
Up
and
your
I said,
butt?
Yeah, and then before I could even ask anything, he was like, and then you're going to take the acid 30 minutes later. I said, why would I put the Molly up my butt? He says, because it goes straight into your system faster and you don't get nauseous.
Mm.
And he
That
said
seems
that would
like
be a
solid
lovely
advice.
evening for the 2 of you, for me and Michael. And I was like, there's no way. I haven't done acid before. I haven't done Molly really ever. So there's no way I'm going to combine those 2 with weed in the same night.
I definitely do. I thoroughly enjoy acid and combine it with weed. I would say regularly. The problem with acid for me is that I could do it on a regular basis.
Well, I'm excited to see what happens. I've never done it.
It's
I got
good.
nothing
It's
to
great.
do after this except for a meeting. So we'll see what happens. I'll be high in the meeting.
Yeah, be high in the meeting. Okay, well, come on, drugs.
So here we go. Stick Molly up your butt. See you later. Doodle-a-doot-doot. Forever dog. Sloppy Seconds is a Forever Dog podcast.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our cover art was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.